Hey, you're not doing anything right now, right? Get in your car right now.
Cindy, it is so early in the morning. I was still sleeping. What are you talking about?
I mean that I need you to go to the airport right away. I mean it.
What do you mean? What is this all about?
Jake just left for the airport for a business trip abroad, but he left his passport here at home.
Jake is going on a business trip?
That's right. So just hurry up and get to the airport. You're free today, so it's not like you're doing anything anyways.
Oh, come on, sis. You can't just hijack someone's day off like this.
But I don't have a car right now. You're the only one who I can ask.
Yeah, fine. But you owe me one, you know?
I'll treat you to lunch. Just please hurry and get here fast.
I'm on it. I'm heading out the door now.
Jake, you forgot something at home. Phil and I rushed to the airport to give it to you. Where are you right now? I seriously need you to respond right now. Please, I'm trying to call you on the phone. Why aren't you picking up? Oh no. It's already your departure time, isn't it? Darn. Is everything okay? Could you get on the plane? Are you coming home? Hello? Why aren't you responding to me? My name is Cindy and I'm a 35-year-old housewife. My husband Jake is 10 years older than me and we've been married for 5 years now. I was worried that I was too late to get in contact with him and that he wasn't able to board his plane. I was in such a panic that even I went to the airport and talked to the people at the check-in desk. And yet, when I asked about the flight status or getting a new passport, they told me that they had no passengers with my husband's name on the flight. I was so confused. How did my husband manage to get on a plane to Italy without his passport? As I took my younger brother for lunch, I pondered what could have happened. Then, 8 hours later, I got a message from my husband.
Hey there, baby. I made it to Italy. I'm just about to go in for a meeting, but what did I forget at home?
Jake, you forgot your passport.
Wait, what do you mean?
No, what do you mean? How did you board the plane without your passport?
Oh, right. Well, I realized I didn't have it, and so I got an emergency one at the counter.
Is that really what happened?
Yeah, of course it is.
So they just gave you an emergency passport right then and there?
Yeah, that's what they did. Though I did feel really stupid for forgetting it.
And so now you're really in Italy?
Yeah, of course. I'm here to get some work done.
Is that so?
Do you think I'm lying right now or something?
What time is it in Italy right now?
Oh, well, I just haven't set my watch yet, so I don't really know what time it is.
Oh, really? Is that so? You don't know what time your meeting is?
Oh, come on. What is this all about? What is with the interrogation? I just got off an 8-hour flight. I still have to adjust to a bunch of things.
And when are you coming back home again?
I'm only going to be here for a week.
All right then. I'll be sure to pick you up from the airport when you come back home.
Oh, you don't have to do that. Besides, you don't even have a car.
Oh, don't worry. I'll ask Phil. He should be free on that day.
But he's probably got a bunch of other stuff he needs to do, right? I'll just take a taxi or Uber home or something.
Jake, you're acting really suspicious right now.
No, I'm not. What are you talking about? Look, I promised to buy you some nice souvenirs, okay?
Ugh, whatever.
Just take care of the house and I'll be home soon, okay?
Sure, whatever you say, Jake. Whatever you say. Something is not right, Phil.
You still haven't heard from him?
No, I did, but his story doesn't add up at all.
Oh yeah, so what happened with him?
He told me that he got a new temporary passport at the airport.
Is that even possible?
No, of course it isn't. Something is definitely not right. He is lying to me about what he's been doing.
Oh, you worry too much, Cindy. You really ought to trust your own husband a little more, don't you think?
No, I don't think so. In fact, I want you to look into this for me.
What do you mean?
I mean, you're a cop, aren't you?
Sure I am. Well, a traffic cop. I don't really deal with stuff like this.
But this is really important too.
I'm sorry, Cindy, but this isn't really what I deal with. I think you should probably just follow your intuition and see what comes up.
But I don't even know where to start. What does one even do in a situation like this?
Well, I still just don't think that I'm the best person to ask for this kind of thing.
Come on, I took you to lunch, didn't I? Don't you owe me for that?
I thought that was for driving you all the way to the airport.
Well, I'll take you somewhere really nice if you help me out.
Well, okay then. You've got yourself a deal. Have you tried going through his laptop? Maybe looking for a flight receipt or something like that?
What? This is your job now. Can't you do it?
You want me to hack into his computer remotely or something?
All right, fine. I'll go and check.
So, what did you find?
Well, his Gmail account is open. Otherwise, it's just a work laptop, so I don't know how much is actually going to be on here. Maybe this was a bad idea.
Well, I don't know about that.
So, what do you think I should do next?
Well, you said that he left his email open, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So that means he's logged into his account right now, right?
I guess so. What does that mean for me, though?
Okay, so open the Google Maps in a different tab.
Okay, that's done. What should I do now?
Do you see the 3 little lines on the top of the screen?
3 little lines. Yeah, I see them now.
Okay, in that menu, do you see an option called Timeline or something like that?
Yeah, I see it. There's an option here called Timeline.
Okay, so go ahead and open that up.
What is this? I don't understand what this means.
It should basically be a record of his GPS locations as tracked by his phone. So, is he in Italy right now?
I don't see anything that says Italy on this list.
Well, then something isn't right for sure.
In fact, it says he's in Boston.
Boston? Well, that is really odd then.
He was telling me that he was so tired after his 8-hour flight to Italy, but he was just totally lying about that, wasn't he?
It sure seems that way. Oh, I'm sorry you had to find out this way, though.
And I can even see some of the stores that he's been going to while he's there. The last thing he did was check into a hotel. He must be staying there.
That seems like a good guess to me.
I'm gonna head over there right now.
A flight this last minute would be really expensive now.
Phil, get in the car right now.
What? Are you crazy? I'm not about to drive you all the way to Boston. I have work tomorrow.
Oh, come on. Be a good little brother for once.
Okay, so what's the plan? You go there and then what? What happens next?
I'm going to follow him and catch him in the act of whatever he's doing.
So you want me to chauffeur you around Boston tailing your husband? What about my job?
Take the day off.
I want a lobster dinner.
Huh?
If I do this, you're gonna take me out for lobster while we're there. And clam chowder. Those are my conditions.
Fine, whatever. Now help me figure out why he would be lying about a business trip. It's definitely for a woman, isn't it? I don't know why I'm asking a single guy like you about this.
Okay, first of all, rude. Second of all, yes, usually if you're going somewhere by yourself, you're probably meeting someone there.
Well, I guess we'll just have to go and see what kind of woman he's seeing then. We'll see whether she's prettier or uglier than me. Either way, I'm gonna make sure that Jake pays for this.
Well, if you're not gonna forgive him either way, it really doesn't matter what she looks like, right?
I don't want to hear it from you. Oh, I'm so mad right now. We are gonna leave tomorrow, got it?
Well, okay, see you then, I guess.
Don't worry, you'll get your nice lobster dinner by the end of this.
Well, then I guess that makes it all worth it, doesn't it?
So what time is it there now, huh?
Oh, I think it's around 5 in the evening right now.
So you finally set your watch then, huh?
What do you mean?
And just where are you right now then, huh?
I'm just outside going for a walk and taking in the sights. I might drop by somewhere for dinner soon, though.
Well, I still have some questions. Like, how are you able to text right now?
Oh, what do you mean? I'm holding my phone in my hand and texting you. Oh, what kind of a question is that?
Well, you aren't connected to Wi-Fi, are you?
What do you mean?
I mean that you're overseas, but you forgot your international pocket Wi-Fi here at home too. You left it on your desk?
Yes, I did forget that too, didn't I?
So then if you don't have Wi-Fi, how are you texting me right now? There's no way that you're texting me with an Italian signal.
Oh, well, I'm just connected to my hotel's Wi-Fi right now.
But you told me that you were walking around outside, didn't you?
Sorry, no, I was just thinking about walking around and taking in the sights.
And what is the name of the hotel that you're staying at right now?
I don't know, my company didn't really give us a primer on Italian, so I don't know the name.
Oh, please. Do you really think that you're gonna trick me with a lame lie like that?
A lie? Oh, what do you mean? I am not lying.
I know that you're in Boston right now, Jake.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And I also saw that 15 minutes ago you got into a taxi. So where are you going right now, huh?
I seriously have no idea what you're talking about, Cindy.
How about you turn around and look at the car right behind you?
Wait, what? Is that you waving at me? What are you doing here?
What are you doing here? I thought you said you were in Italy.
How did you find me?
I tracked you through your timeline feature.
Oh, I don't believe this. How could you?
And just who is that woman sitting next to you, huh?
Oh, her? She's just a coworker of mine from the Italy branch. We're going on the business trip together.
And why were you and her holding hands earlier, huh?
Oh, just the ancient Italian art of hand-holding, I guess.
And the kiss I saw you two share in the taxi? Is that more traditional Italian culture too?
Yes?
I was following you two all the way from the hotel, you know?
How could you do that to your own husband?
What do you mean?
I mean, how can you be spoiling this trip for me? I came all the way here to cheat on you. I even lied about going to Italy, and now you're ruining it.
So you really just spit it all out like that then?
You don't understand. I love her as much as I love you, Cindy, and that is the honest truth.
Everyone knows that love is a finite resource and that the love you give to one person means you love everyone else less. Did you not know that?
I think that's a really bleak outlook to have, Cindy.
I don't want to hear about your definition of love right now.
I just mean that I have enough love for everyone.
Well, I'm not in the mood for sharing, got it?
But think about it, you don't really like going out at night, right?
What does that have to do with anything?
I'm just saying that this way I can have one woman to fill my physical needs and another to fulfill my spiritual ones. That makes sense, doesn't it?
Are you stupid? You want to talk about spiritual needs to your wife, who you backstabbed and lied to?
I understand you're hurt and I'm willing to do whatever it takes to make this up to you. But maybe we could come up with a system like that. Maybe just now in the 21st century we could invent it. We'll call it multi-loverism? No, that name is no good.
Polygamy.
No, that doesn't sound good. But what if you just find a second boyfriend too? Then we're even.
You want to have an open marriage.
Yeah, that's it. So what do you say?
I can't believe you right now. Are you kidding me? You mean open relationships are premised off of mutual communication and openness, not sneaking around behind each other's backs.
Wow, you're right. If only I was more open with you, then maybe this whole thing would have worked. If only I had worked on my communication skills to start a dialogue about this with you.
Yeah, if only. By the way, you've also been fired from your company.
What do you mean? I know that you're upset and that your dad is the CEO, but I don't really think that this has anything to do with work.
Perhaps, but I know that the managing director of the company is a drinking buddy of yours.
What are you talking about?
I mean that my mom owns a bar and goes there to work on the weekend. She sees your director coming in often. She teases him for being bald all the time.
Okay, so your mom is just rude to one of her customers?
I think she's probably rude to all of them knowing her, but that's not the point. Well, the thing is that no one at your office knows that he's bald. He wouldn't like it if everyone found out about that.
But the managing director is in charge of hiring and firing everyone in the office.
That's right. And when he finds out about how you lied about your business trip just to go see some woman in Boston, you won't last long.
Wait, so you're just gonna blackmail this person to get me fired?
You know, he got divorced about 2 years ago, and ever since then has been obsessed with my mom. He's always going there to flirt with her.
Okay, I understand that what I did was wrong, but your mom is out flirting with men for a living? And you're gonna use that to fire me?
That's right. It's my master plan. You need to learn a lesson about what happens when you disrespect your wife. In fact, do you know why your managing director's wife left him? Because he didn't respect his wife.
So you're literally just using this poor guy.
Well, we're friends. He actually took my whole family, including my dad, out for a really nice dinner.
Wait, did he really do that? So your dad is just fine with this guy hitting on his wife?
That's right. My parents are in an actual open marriage, which they decided the boundaries on together. They're both very open and trusting of each other. Anyway, what do you say? Should I give him a call?
Wait, no, please, what do you want? Is it money?
Oh, please, I don't need your money. I just want to completely ruin your life. I don't care what you want.
Oh, please, you can't do this.
Well then, how should I punish you?
I don't know, but I'm supposed to be promoted to section chief this year. I'm in for a big raise. I promise to make you happy, Cindy.
Don't you mean that you'll just have more money for all your affairs?
I'm sorry. I'll end things with this woman and seek therapy. I'll make this right, I promise.
Anyways, just where are you going? This ride is taking forever. It must be getting pretty pricey.
Well, the truth is that I'm just scared to confront you right now if we stop.
Well, you better get ready for it. Either way, we're getting divorced.
Please, you can't do this.
And I want you to tell me how to contact this woman. I saw her outside the hotel. She's very pretty. I won't let her get away with this either.
Why did I tell you that I was going all the way to Italy? That was so stupid of me.
That's right. You got a little cocky, I guess.
I really didn't think you would find out about it. I never would have guessed that you would have managed to find out where I was all by tracking my phone.
Well, you're forgetting that I have a cop for a brother and that he knows about these kinds of things. He told me all about how to find you. Now get out of the taxi and give us $1,000 immediately.
You want $1,000? For what? Why should I have to pay you right now? Can't we settle this not on the streets or somewhere more private?
Because I need to take Phil out for a nice lobster dinner.
For $1,000?
Yeah, well, we'll probably want a bottle or two of champagne as well to celebrate the upcoming divorce. After the cab stopped and we all got out, I introduced myself to the other woman as Jake's wife. She looked sick and immediately ran off. There were a lot of bystanders around, but all they did was cheer when I punched Jake in his face. My hand was so sore after. Even though Phil is a cop, Boston isn't his jurisdiction, so he let it slide and then the two of us went out for the lobster dinner. The divorce went pretty smoothly and my lawyer managed to squeeze Jake pretty hard for alimony. It also came out that Jake was using his company's money to take these trips, and so it became an embezzlement scandal as well. When his directing manager told me all of this, we all laughed. And so, in the end, everything ended for the best. Thank Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.